Right. Ah, it's a tutorial! That's exactly what we need. Okay, cool. I think what we should do is play the tutorial first, because that would be the sane thing to do. So you can play as Allied. You can also play as the Central Powers. You got choices. Many choices, handle them. We're gonna go with tutorial first, though. We're gonna join the American Army to start with. We'll learn how to play and hopefully not suck at it. I already picked it up. Nice me. Good, good, good. I'm just a mess, Screamer. That's what it is. Is it bad I want to apply video game logic to that? Don't die and don't stand in the on fire stuff? Generally a good rule of thumb? Right, hopefully it'll load in a second. Should be fine. This is the first time booting into a level, so it might take a little bit longer than normal. I wonder if it's going to give us a cutscene. That'd be cool. Set the scene, maybe. The ambiance. It's doing something. Just bear with it a second. Seriously, I've been looking forward to this. I've been eyeing this game up forever.
I lied about my age.
Here we go.
Joined up when I was 17.
Setting the scene. Here we go.
I was just a foolish boy looking for glory on the battlefield. The enemy.
Thank you for the bits, Joy. Appreciate it.
And trying to turn Mexico against
us.
Thank you,
thank you, thank you.
And they had to pay. My platoon arrived in France in April of 1918. General Pershing organized our troops. My unit was assigned to a French contingent for training.
Is the audio a bit loud, or is it just me? I can turn it down if people want it turned down.
And the trench lines were a bit of a shock.
Fine for you? Okay. Sounds like Liam Neeson. Hey, I don't know. I'd have to look up who the voice actors for this game are. I have no idea. Okay, bonjour! I am Lieutenant Colonel André Lorenz, and welcome to France. I understand you're eager to fight, but this is the Western Front. The trenches are no place for the inexperienced. Here we go. Next up. Okay. Oh gosh, the concerned face here. It's like, why am I here? Oh, that's it. Yeah, they didn't want me anywhere else. Okay, so now I've got this weird job. Okay, fab. Thanks, mate. Laurent was in the Battle of the Somme, apparently. Okay, then what we know. Fair enough. You can click left and right arrows to view any previous target. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that makes sense. This is the theatre map, which depicts the Western Front, including the regions of France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Germany. Each region shows the current controlling faction. Again, makes sense. We've got little hexes. It's very Risk-esque. I like that. So the Russian treaty with Germany has freed up 50 divisions of German infantry to be transferred to the Western Front. Your men are needed to shore up the line and push back against the new threat. Cool. Okay. The front line is where combat happens. Well done, Sherlock. Thank you very much for that one. Regions can only initiate attacks on adjacent hexes. Again, that makes sense. As you capture or lose regions, the front will move. Cool. Makes sense. Captain Obvious. We're all good. Yeah. No worries, Maris. Have a good one. Stay safe. Look after yourself. So, our civilians are seeing the German spring offensive as something to worry about. Our civilians are the ones... Oh, a worrying civilian is one who doesn't support the war and begins doubting if we can win. Okay, so we've got like a versus number effectively here. National will represents the feelings of the home nation towards the war. How likely they are to enlist, buy war bonds, or support the effort. National will is one way to win the game. Okay, so there's multiple ways to win. Yeah, risk. Yeah, right. I'd say risk save. Yeah. That is what it's reading like at the moment. Yeah. National will is one way to win the game. The first faction to push the enemy to 0. National will. Basically, they surrender, effectively. Cool. They have no will to fight back anymore, effectively. While this army can't worry about the feelings of civilians, the threat of the new German manpower is not something to dismiss. If we're not vigilant, Germany could reach Paris, victory capitals. The second way to win the game is to capture the region containing the faction's HQ. For the Allies, the commander HQ is Paris. For the Central Powers is Kreuznach? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry if I butchered it. Paris is a long way from the front line. Let's never let Germany get close. Yep. Okay, so that's how we move around. Select Paris. So, region star. So each region has a defense rating, which is measured in stars. When you attack a region, achieving a great victory moves 1 star. Once the final star is removed, the region becomes yours. 1 star regenerates per turn for the owning faction as long as no combat occurred in the region. Okay. Regional bonuses. Some regions have inherent bonuses or features. Paris, for example, has the Commander HQ bonus, which designates it as a win condition, and the deployment bonus, which means all new French troops begin in this region. You can see any bonuses in the region in the selection pane. So down here. Cool. Okay, so this is where our little bit of info is. Units and companies, sorry. Military units can be moved onto the map. Units have different names but act in the same way. For example, an infantry corps and a tank battalion are both units. Each unit contains a selection of smaller groups called a company. These types of companies found in the units are not always the same. For example, an infantry corps can contain multiple infantry types and artillery. Okay, so we can mix and match effectively. Cool, sounds good. Objective events are optional requests that grant rewards if completed within a certain amount of time. Objective events are just one type of event that can occur during a campaign. Okay. So we've been given an objective. There's no penalty for failing to complete an objective event, even if they're not, other than not receiving the reward. Okay, the rewards tend to be worth the effort though, but it's up to you. So we need to reinforce Chateau Thierry. Intel is expected of a German assault. French command requests that the newly arrived Americans be moved up to reinforce the French forces located at the chateau. We'll get some reserves. We'll get some national will. We need to move 3 American corps and 2 French tank battalions. Chateau Thierry is there. Right, okay. Deployment regions are Cruising for Paris, or Calais for Britain, and right, okay. Units are displayed on the map as stacks. Again, makes sense. All present units are shown in the region pane. Left clicking on the...
We have new orders.
Ah, okay. Right, so left clicking adds... Right, so I can basically click multiple here and then it will bulk do it? Okay. Right, and then right click on... Okay. Okay, so that moves them up. Okay, now we've selected that. Okay, so... Units can either move or attack once per turn. Units can defend whether they've moved or attacked, but if you initiate an attack, only those units that haven't moved can participate. You cannot attack from a single region more than once per turn. Okay, cool. Region disunity of command. So mixing units from different nationalities in the same region will reduce morale. There are 3 groups. Britain, Canada, Australia, and India in Group 1. France is Group 2 and America is Group 3. If units from more than one group are in the same region, all units suffer from a minor morale penalty. Belgium can stack Groups 1 and 2, and the Central Powers do not suffer from disunity of command. Okay. Good to be aware of, because we can play around with that. Oh, hugs, warp! Fluffy hugs. Then we've got the logbook up here, so we can view our objectives. Right, so we need to grab the... I need... I need 2 of them, don't I? And then we'll move them there. Okay, so that gives me the event. Okay, so that gives us our bonus and our rewards. Yeah, no worries, Warp. That's okay. I hope things get better for you. Gold reserves are used for purchases in the Theatre of Command. It allows you to purchase new units such as the tanks and aircraft and region structures and use strategic abilities. One of the most important uses is to purchase supplies. You're granted additional gold reserve at the start of each turn. Okay, that makes sense. So I moved multiples. I needed 3 for one and 2 for the other. You stack them effectively is what you have to do, Mark. French command believes a victory at Chatillon will pull German forces to that location and relieve pressure. Okay. Deploy to Les Meroux. Okay. Select a region to display enemy regions, however much that information is hidden. Right. Okay. Espionage. Espionage missions allow you to send spies to connected enemy regions or protect your own. Region intel reveals enemy economics and structure information. Army intel reveals enemy units, and both missions are initiated from your own regions and affect all adjacent regions. Okay. Right, so basically we can select the region and then we can get... Okay, cool. So we get a mission report. So we've got the reports. Even if the enemy has counter intel active on a region, oh, okay. So select the enemy region. Now we can see what they've got. So they've got conscript infantry, German infantry, and they got a tank battalion. Okay. So we're stacking them at Les Meroux. Where is Les Meroux again? It is... I'm having a brain fart. Where is it? Oh, hang on. Selecting the map. Sorry, I was trying to... It's like, hang on, where is it? No, of course, that's where I recruit from. I'm an idiot.
We're moving.
There we go. Right, we're gonna go there. Okay, so that makes the stack bigger. Right. Okay, so we can purchase stuff. Ooh. Okay, so these can be destroyed. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna get a French tank battalion. Okay, so that will help. Yeah, no shit, that's so good. Select the French tank battalion. Which is that one. And then move them. Okay, so that's our tank battalion. Select the aircraft stack in Paris. And then we'll move them over. Okay, so we've got air, ground, and just big bang tanks. Okay. Select Montmirali. Okay, units. Siege artillery! Okay. There are unique units that don't appear on the battlefield. Instead, they allow you to use siege bombardments in battles. They don't affect disunity of command. Any siege artillery in a region when captured will be lost. Ah, okay. That would suck to lose. Right, we're going to use that. Some intel. Supplies are currency used during battle. Supply is used to build trenches and other defenses and call in reinforcement and activate abilities. Okay, makes sense. Each unit on the strategic map, with the exception of the artillery, grants a set amount of supplies for the region. This is refreshed for each battle. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. Supply depots allow you to pull from the global supply bank to supplement the supply of your units. As one of the most important structures you can build, these are essentially what you want to bring the full might of your army to bear against the enemy. Okay. So we build a supply depot. 6 structures are available in the campaign, each with their own bonuses. Multiple levels to upgrade. Okay, that makes sense. So basically we can put buildings in, we can upgrade them. So we can build supply lines and do all sorts of stuff. Okay, cool. You can take as many actions as you want during your turn. Once you've done everything, though, click end turn. Okay. Right, we'll do that then. Right, the enemy AI now has an option to do his things. You'll be able to see what the AI is doing, but not what. Okay. AI will probe with espionage. That makes sense. Gives you an idea where attacks might happen. Again, that makes sense. Battlefield deployment. Okay, so the AI can attack your territories on its turn and put you on the defensive. Each front, the light between the hexes, will use a different map. Okay. Again, makes sense. So you get an army breakdown. This is very Total War-esque, this. You'll only be able to see each side, the total morale, what you're bringing to the battle. You'll only be able to see exactly what the enemy's bringing if you have an active army intel espionage mission active in the region. Okay. Makes sense. Deployment and supply modifiers. So the deployment pane will show you a great deal of info about the upcoming battle, including the region, who is the attacker, modifiers, and one of the important things is the supply. Which is broken down into corp supply and your supply drawer. Remember that without supply depots in the region, your supply drawer will be 0. If you find battles to be difficult, try adding upgrades to the depots. Okay, makes sense. Deployment likelihood outcome. So, yeah, so basically if I auto it, the likelihood of where it's going to land makes sense. We're going to fight it, though. Now, part of what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out what units are good against what. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be throwing things in and they're going to just get wrecked. So, I need to be a tad cautious here. Because we really don't want to just throw troops away for the sake of it. That wouldn't be good. We have supplies, though. We've got our depot. Come on, load. Let's see what the battlefield looks like. I mean, we can see the map on the right-hand side here. It gives us a preview. Yeah, I don't want to throw my infantry against tanks. That would be a little bit unfortunate and vicious for them to deal with. Okay, so we're on the front line now. Okay, fab. All battles begin with a pre-battle phase, which allow you to set up your trenches in your lines, initiate troop placement before starting the actual battle. The map is divided into 3 sections. Each faction has their home territory where they can build and deploy. Between them is no man's land where nothing can be built. Makes sense. Camera controls on the battlefield are the same as they were in the theater map. Click on it. Okay, again, makes sense. On your first time fighting in a specific location, the battle will begin with a few pre-placed trenches. You're free to use them or replace them as you see fit. Any trenches you built will remain in place in all future battles in that location, unless they're destroyed or you lose control of the region. Okay, so we get to keep them. That's cool. Objects such as weapon emplacements, artillery batteries, and observation balloons do not persist between battles. You will need to rebuild these each time. Okay. That's cool. And just like the player, the enemy's trenches are also persistent between battles. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so same rules apply. That makes sense. Control points are the primary focus of the battle, with the goal being to secure as many as possible. Control points have a radius, which is their capture radius. You can view that by hovering over them. Okay. Only infantry can capture a point, but the infantry can be in or out of a trench when doing so. Okay, makes sense. Command Trench HQ. These are special control points that can only be captured by entering the trench itself. Okay. Infantry assigned to the command trench are completely immune to damage from the outside. In addition, the command trench is immune to... siege on... Okay. Infantry stations outside cannot fire at a target outside. Right, okay, that makes sense. Building and deploying troops require supply. The total supply you have in the battle is determined by the number of units and the supply depot level in the region. 25% of your available supply is reserved when the battle starts, so you always have some supply. Okay, that's good. That's useful to know. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing, Mark. Yeah. In general, trenches protect your infantry from harm, but allow them to move around the battlefield securely. There's multiple levels and types of trenches you can build. So, firing trenches. These have 3 types. You've got basic, improved, and advanced. All of them provide immunity from rifle fire and give limited protection from artillery shells. The better the trench, the more protection it offers. Click the trench button to enter in placement mode. You can place the trench at any valid location. Okay. You can upgrade the previously placed trenches to a higher level. Right, okay. Communication trenches connect 2 lines of firing trenches. Ah, like so. How do I move around? Okay. Bunkers. Blockhouse trenches that can hold up to 5 infantry companies. Make them immune to all incoming damage and visible to enemies outside the bunker. Infantry stationed inside cannot fire. Oh, okay. Support structures. Machine gun nests. Nice. I don't know where I should be placing these right now. I'm just randomly shoving them down. Machine guns and mortars have 2 versions. Standard and reinforced. Reinforced versions have higher health pools and are more resistant to artillery and grenade fire. This comes, however, with a higher supply cost. Okay, makes sense. Barbed wire enables you to slow down the enemy infantry to a crawl, giving you more time to fire at them. The wire will eventually snap and be destroyed, however. Okay. Makes sense. Razor wire is more deadly to when compared to barbed wire. Acts exactly the same, but does additional damage. Okay. And then balloons! Observation balloons. Okay. Sure, we'll plot one of those down. Basically, it gives you info, right? Easy peasy. Command cap is limited on how many units you can place onto the battlefield at one time. The campaign limit this time is 30. Okay. Unit trays at the bottom. Okay, makes sense. Troop deployment. Okay, so this is where I get to put my troops down. Yeah, I'm just bunging stuff down because it's the tutorial, is all. I get its primarily purposes for scouting, though. I just want to zip through this. They must be placed into trenches. Okay. Ah, nationality bonuses. Okay, so these give us extra modifier. Okay, that's fair enough.
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready. We've arrived and await orders. Looks like we're late to the party.
Okay, I'm going with that. Infantry specialists. Raiders are one of the few units that can be entrenched on enemy troops from outside the trench. How they are vulnerable to... Okay.
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting.
Okay, we'll do that for now. They cost less to place in the pre-battle phase, unlike infantry attacks. Oh, okay. Okay, good to know. Hey Jeff, how you doing? You alright? Pre-battle bombardment. Ooh, okay. There's lots of layers to this sandwich. Okay. Nice. If you have siege artillery in the region, this is useful for clearing enemy trenches and supporting your attacks, because you can potentially destroy trenches. Random fire, though. Okay. Yeah, so we need to manage our economy. That's fine. That makes sense. Okay, let's see how this goes. I've completely bonged everything down randomly this time around, but we're just, you know, tutorial for you. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, just chilling. We're just doing the tutorial for this game. It's called The Great War Western Front. I've been meaning to play it. I was very kindly given a key for it by, Frontier. So, I've been looking forward to playing this. It's so good so far. A really nice cutscene. It seems to run pretty smooth. And, yeah, the tutorial is really in depth. There's a lot of layers to this. There's a lot of different options you have tactically by the looks of it. I'm going to be interested to see it actually play out and see how we can use these things. The map is nice and clear and concise, and it shows you everything you need to see. So that's good. You've also got the real-time strategy element in addition to the turn-based stuff as well, which is what we're getting into here. Okay, so bombardment's gonna start going. Okay. The longer the bar, more firepower the opponent has. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then we've got a victory bar there. The top of the bar is the victory meter. Great loss to great victory. The pointer will adjust based on the scores earned by both sides. When the pointer rests in the victory level you would like to achieve, if a ceasefire is agreed. Okay. Oh, and then we can jump to the control points. Oh, that's a nice quality of life thing to have. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we want to capture points, basically. Ah, reinforcement points. Okay. Makes sense.
Reporting for duty. Reinforcements reporting.
I'll put him that. That's fine. Play! There we go. Now we get to watch them appear. So they're gonna come onto the board. Here they come! Wow, those trenches are pretty darn full. Holy moly. That's a lot of dudes! Hey, Rovler, how you doing? Yeah, that is a lot of dudes in those trenches. Holy moly. Fog of war. Again, that makes sense. That's good. Raise a balloon. Okay. Raise a balloon! It's in completely the wrong spot. I have no idea, Rovler. One of the guys was talking about MiG-29 earlier today. Ooh, that is a lot of extra info.
Préparez-vous, soldats.
Ah, it shows the range. Okay. Precision barrage.
Préparez un barrage total.
Okay.
On a nos cibles.
Okay, now we get to see the artillery go. Let's do this. Try and take them out a little bit. Don't know how well we're doing here. We are taking some damage off them, some health. They are still standing, though. Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt my units. That's gonna hurt a fair bit. They've hit me in 3 locations. Infantry companies have both a health bar green and a morale bar white. The health bar indicates how many troops are left, while the morale bar indicates their willingness to fight. The morale bar can be affected by a variety of factors, including abilities, fatigue, and casualties, and when it reaches 0, they will break and run.
Ready yourselves.
Okay. So you can make them withdraw. Try and save face a little bit. We'll get them to get them to run. Okay, removes them from play, but doesn't count as a loss with respect to score. Ah, so there's an incentive to kind of do that. Okay, that makes sense. Keep them for another day as well, and it would help you score. So yeah. Yeah, see, this is the thing right with Total War. There's no penalty really to things being running away. You only be able to see the enemy's movement if the units and abilities are revealing the area. Pretty good so far, Div, yeah. Been enjoying it. We're just in the real-time side of it now. There's a tactical top layer map. That's where I've been sat most of the time. We're just seeing the first hints of this. I'm doing the American tutorial, basically, just to get a vibe for it. But it's very Risk-esque, with elements of like Civ and Total War and stuff. Very detailed. There's lots of different things. We're barely touching the surface so far. This is half the problem. Barely scratched the surface, but it's very detailed. Gives you a lot of different information. There seems to be a lot of tactical options. Oh, select a raider. Hang on. Where are my raiders? That's
new orders incoming.
Them. Click on an enemy trench to send your raiders to the enemy territory. Wow, it's so positive though. It's like, yeah, just send them to their death. It's fine. Sure, go to enemy territory.
Take the trench.
Oh, rolling barrage. Okay. Oh, that's brutal. Also, line of sight can play into this. Not just fog of war. Okay. Okay. Over the top refers to the act of leaving the trenches to attack the enemy in no man's land. Okay. This action causes a lot of casualties unless your infantry is supported by artillery or aircraft. Again, makes sense. Weapon emplacements such as the machine guns and mortars will be automatically firing at the closest targets in range. You can manually choose targets by selecting them and right-clicking a target. Okay, makes sense. Artillery, depending on the size of the enemy attack, you'll need to decide if your units can stop attack before they arrive. Okay, makes sense. Firing trenches have 2 positions, the left and the right. Only the step position can fire on incoming enemies, and you can swap trench position buttons. Swap companies between the positions. This is used, for example, if you're wanting more damage specialist infantry to take step when enemies enter close range. Okay, makes sense, yeah. Okay, well this is scary.
Chargez l'artillerie.
We can't win.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Feu. Établissez les positions.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause this a sec. I want to do artillery.
Rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Pilonnez cette position. Préparez-vous,
I'm a bit worried about hitting my own troops, though.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Tirez avec toute l'artillerie.
I really gotta send them out, cause I feel like we're gonna get our ass kicked.
Stand by for orders.
Actually, is there anything on this side? Probably not. No, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. In theory. That's the Batman theory anyway, at least.
Attention.
Kinda wanna move these guys
On
up.
the line.
Oh, okay, they're barraging me back. Okay, suppression. The default ability for both light and heavy artillery will be disabled. Okay, in place of... Okay, fine, that makes sense. Tanks! Yay! Primarily an offensive weapon, tanks are useful on defense as well as mobile turrets. They can provide a morale boost. Click the French tanks. Reinforced with 2 French tanks. Okay. And then in come the French tanks. Let's go. I am worried because we've got more I'm like, let's just barrage the bejeebus out of this. You want to walk into this mess? Join me. There we go. Okay, we got the 2 tanks there. Let's see him walk through that. Let's see him walk through that. I feel like having a tank there is maybe not the best idea. I don't know. I say, modern military stuff, I'm not so clued up on. Go tank, go! Go tank, go tank, go tank. Go on tanks, you got this! I don't like how many men are driving at them. That's kind of scary. Okay, they are conveniently stopping for me. That's really helpful. Thank you. Oh, aircraft don't take up command cat. Okay, as long as you have an air wing present in the region, you can dispatch aircraft on missions. Nice. Air support. Cool. Shows how many are available. Oh, they have to refuel. Okay. Appreciate the detail. There are 4 air missions available. Each mission consists of 1 air wing chosen based on the mission type. Either a single bomber harassment bombing run or 2 fighter balloon busting air superiority. Okay, let's go for that. Sure, why not? I just want to try and take him out as best I can. Oh, that's an aircraft going down. Yikes. Did one of my tanks die? Oh no, I think I lost a tank. Uh-oh. I lost a tank. That's not good. That is a lot of enemies, and I have nothing to answer it with right now.
Équipe prête. Préparez un barrage total. Feu.
That is ever such a slight problem. So yeah, you need to make sure you place things carefully, because otherwise you won't be able to counter diddly squat. That is good to know. Alright, I'm gonna move the tank up, but yeah, I lost 1 tank. Which is a bit of a rip situation. They are falling though. They are going down. There we go. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. Hey! The attacker has the option to cease fire at any time to end the battle and total the score. The defender can only surrender, which gives up the control points of the command trench. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Okay. Right, so we've got those results then, effectively. Okay, cool. Alright, we survived. Just about. Okay, so you get a debriefing. Yeah, okay, so we get to see all the info here. Okay. And then we'll go to the world map. Okay, and then we can see the outcomes of it. Yeah, somebody says it was about mechs and stuff. I haven't played it myself, but a couple of people who played it said it's very good. You rolled a 1 3 times at wow, Moon. Wow. That's unlucky. That's my level of luck. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Right, okay, new turn. Right, so at the start of the turn, you get your gold reserves and a new research point. The amounts change over time and with research, additional units, movements, okay, everything gets refreshed, makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna get into tech now. So at the start of each turn, any damaged territories that were not involved in any sort of defensive action will recover a star. This means that once you take a star from the enemy territory, you will need to attack that region at least once each turn to prevent the star from regenerating. Okay, so you've basically got to keep it going. Battle fatigue regenerates at the beginning of your turn for the regions. Enemy battle fatigue regenerates on the start of their turn. This means you can attack a fatigued enemy region with fresh troops with the right planning. This also means the enemy can also do this to you as well. Okay. Cool. Okay, hard choices. Hard choices are events where you have to choose between actions based on the events from history. In most cases, both choices will have a positive and a negative result. It's up to you to decide which negative result you want to live with. Okay. I feel like being secretive's probably the sensible thing to do with military technology. Personally. I don't fancy just blagging about it, because someone else will then use it and then it's no longer an advantage. Click the research tree. Wow, okay. Oh! I'm being spoiled. So you can see how many research points have been spent in the upper right-hand corner, the largest number you have in the hexagons around the center, how many points you spent in each branch. Branches have a total of 40 points worth of research, but it's not possible to research every node within the campaign. Oh, yeah, they're gonna force you. Okay, fair enough. Each node has its points. You need to buy the pre-rate again. That all makes sense. Spend 3 points on death from above below in the trench branch. Okay, and then apply to confirm your choice. Cool. Okay, so that gives us that. Prepare for an attack. Select Chatillon sur Marne. I can't pronounce things. Oh, select says no. Alright, sorry. So I was having a mooch. Right click on Chatillon. Okay. Click auto resolve. Okay, so this is going to simulate a result. Oh, okay. So you can't get a full-on stalemate. Okay. Oof. Okay. Each region takes part in battle against a level of battle fatigue, which reduces the max morale of the troops. Yeah, so we've ended up with a -10 now. Makes sense. Remember, however, the enemy can use this tactic against you since all of your regions are attacked. Okay, yeah. Building treasure dimensions and using artillery and other abilities will drain supply. You can purchase menu to buy supply and gold reserves. Okay. Okay, so we bought some. Balancing your gold reserves and supply is vital to learn. Overbuying supply can leave you bankrupt and unable to initiate attacks, while buying too little supply can prevent you from fielding the units you need and abilities you need in battle. Yeah, it's going alright, Majestic. Montmiral. Right, click on Chatillon. And we are going to engage. There we go. Alright, okay, so we have some basic stuff. But yeah, we are slowly learning Majestic. There is a lot to this game. There's many, many layers to this. So far, so good, though. I'll be interested to see how much map variety there is. And obviously, we're just getting a sneak peek at the troops. I don't know how much variety there are in the units. At least it covers infantry, tanks, planes. We got the full whack to mess around with. It's got artillery. I mean, there's a lot to choose from. Pretty much, Majestic, yeah. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, alright, we get to do what we want now. Ooh, what do I want to do? Do we have a balloon? Oh, we do have a couple of balloons. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that then. I'm thinking machine gun nests. I'm going to be evil. I'm just going to put tons there. You never know, Moon. One day. One day. One day. Can I see much intel about them? Not at the moment. I want them to come through the middle and get wrecked. That's what I really want. Got another one there. So I'm having a mooch at what we can shove down. I'm gonna go nuts on the artillery. You know what? Let's just play with a little bit of everything today. Ooh. Play with the shiny stuff. I've got a bit ham in the middle here. Oh, barbed wire! I forgot that was a thing. Where can I put... Yeah, let's put some barbed wire here. Very, very pretty barbed wire. I can't put it out too far, though. Let's put some there to be annoying. I want to make it difficult. I don't want the... I might regret putting that there. But you know what? It's fine. We'll just roll with it. I'm going to make this middle bit really irritating to get through. I might regret that when my own troops have to, like, go through it and then they're, getting wrecked, but... It's fine. It'll just be a flesh wound. I'm sure it'll be fine. How much have I got? Oh god, I've nearly used everything up. I should think about where I want to stick my troops.
Au rapport. Renfort au rapport. Au rapport. Renfort au rapport.
I maybe should do my troops first. That would probably make more sense. Ooh, flamethrowers! Yay! Because everybody needs some flamethrowers. Put some flamethrowers in there. Raiders. Maybe we'll put some raiders over here as well. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll have a little bit of trench barbecue. I probably should have some tanks, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. This'll be fine! It'll be fine. Yeah, honestly, with the way I've placed it, they probably will. I've placed it on my own road. It's probably going to result in a few unintentional deaths. Nice! They're gonna end up with mud. Whoa, that is a big hole. Okay, I knew it was gonna be a lot. I didn't realize it was gonna be that big. That, yeah, that did more damage than I thought I was gonna do. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. Alright, we need to send troops over the top. How do I do this again?
On a de nouveaux ordres. En marche.
Go!
On avance. Sur la ligne.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
On a de nouveaux ordres. En marche. Sur une ligne.
Go! Grab that.
Équipe, prêt. Préparez un barrage total.
I'm gonna soften them up a little bit.
Soldats. Rechargez pour le tir de barrage. Pilonnez cette position.
I'm gonna try and soften them up a little.
Chargez l'artillerie. Rechargez, tirez barrage de l'artillerie. Établissez les positions ordonnées à nos barrages.
Well, it was just a little bit of squishing. Hopefully I don't attack my own troops by accident, because that would be a little daft. Where are my guys? Right, go, trench, run.
Position confirmée. On doit tenir cette position. Prenez la tranchée.
Go, my troops, go. It's okay, just barbecue them. Da 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 da. Right, I'm gonna try and attack from a different front as well. I probably shouldn't leave my trenches empty, but we're gonna do it anyway because I can. Yo, shoot them. Let's go. Right, I am now in their trenches. Now they're gonna have to fight me. Fight me, brah.
Préparez-vous à tirer.
Right, advance.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez les lance-flammes.
Go, go.
Attendez les ordres. Préparez la ligne. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Right, we are progressing up. We are getting there.
Tenez-vous prêts.
I feel like these guys are a little overwhelmed.
Tenez-vous prêts. En position de tir.
Attendez les ordres.
Let's get this done. Yes, very good, Moon.
Préparez-vous pour le barrage. Commencez le barrage.
I'm gonna barrage this before I walk in there. Probably should barrage this.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Préparez un barrage total. Pilonnez cette position.
Try and take out some of the informational stuff. Oh, okay. Right. I'm gonna...
En marche.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to
On avance.
destroy my own troops.
En position de tir.
That's all good, it's all good. We're not cannon fodder, we're just slightly set on fire. There is a slight difference, I promise.
Chargez. Attention. On avance. On y va.
I really need to deal with this. Where is all my troops on this left front? What the hell happened?
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit y aller.
I feel like some mistakes may have happened here.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres. Balayez la zone.
Right. I'm gonna try and fix this. You know what? We're gonna barrage this as well. I have mortars. I have artillery. Let's friggin' just everything on this dude. It's probably the most inefficient way to do this imaginable. It's fine though. Right, cap the sight! No, don't run into my own artillery! Oh my god, no! No, don't run into my own! Oh my gosh. No, don't run into the line of fire. Oh jeez. Friendly fire or what? Okay, it says I can't take it when the enemies... okay, there's some more enemies somewhere. Okay, I went a bit overkill on the artillery in hindsight. Yeah, I went a tad overkill on it. Right, let's go get rid of that air balloon. Do I have any more troops back here? Did I accidentally squirrel some away? I don't think I did. I think I just put a metric ton of artillery back there. I'm gonna send you guys to go deal with the war balloon. There we go. And have some friends. Come over here. Make sure we've got the air. I mean, I have a giant crater. We can make that into a paddling pool. Does that sound good? I feel like that's a good plan. Giant paddling pool conversion. I need to make sure this area is clear of enemies. Come on, I want point Y. I don't like the fact that that tree fell down suspiciously. We're still not capping it. Why are we not capping it? What did I do wrong? Oh, there's an enemy nest there. Okay, let's, dude, just YOLO. First rule of tank warfare, YOLO.
Établissez les positions pour le barrage. Commencez le barrage.
I could do with a air balloon, gubbins. No, don't lower it. No, pick it up. Oh, I messed up. I made a mistake. I didn't mean to lower them. I didn't mean to lower them. I should probably get some more units. Let's replan a little. Feel like that's a good shot, right? Shove me balloons back up. I made an error in judgment there.
Attention, on y va. On doit y aller. Allez, on accélère.
Are there some enemies I've missed? What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong and I'm not quite sure what. Sure, why not?
On doit tenir cette position.
Right, I'm gonna just YOLO the trenches and hope for the best. I feel like that's a strat, right? We're gonna invoke Leroy Jenkins, okay? The lore of Leroy Jenkins. That's what we're going with. We are going with Leroy Jenkins rules.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On tient cette position. À volonté. Équipe, rechargez pour un barrage de zone. Préparez-vous, soldats.
Leroy Jenkins works, right? Oh, some of these are out of range. Right, get in the trench. Get in the trench, please. Sure. Sure, they want to surrender, we'll take that. Oh, I got more in the end, apparently. Okay, I guess there was like one machine nest or something I needed to clear somewhere. Okay, well, we made progress. We made progress. I got a minor victory. I'll take that. That's good in my books. I will take that. No, it's just the amount of lemmings over the cliff. That's the strat. If we fill the trench with enough people, all the enemies will float to the top and then we can shoot them with the artillery. Just flood the trench, it's fine. We'll just fill it with as many people as possible and hope for the best. That's the Batman plan. That is the big brain Batman plan. When you take control of a new region, part of the force from the attacking region will automatically move to the new one. Okay. And the star level is returned to 1. All enemy forces retreat to a nearby friendly region. Any artillery corps is captured. Okay. There are existing structures in the captured region. Those structures are taken over by the new owner. The research ability to destroy them before you can take the... Okay, all new captured regions regain a star. They'll keep gaining over time. The newly captured region still gains battle fatigue. Okay. Okay, and then we have an encyclopedia that we can use to refer to things. Okay, cool. That's one way to look at it, Majestic. I don't know, maybe.
I still don't know exactly the reasons why.
Who knows? Oh, hang on a second.
Started, or
Okay.
What it was intended
Don't know why
to
it's struggling with loading this for some reason. Just bear with.
but I do know what the results.
I'm gonna just skip it. Okay, but we managed to do a thing. Let's go to the main menu.